Alright, so first you import all the stuff for your video. Like all the files. Import it there. You can do drag and drop or just do the import stage. Then you got your intro. I put it down there. Hey, how's it going? Guess what? We got a new antenna! So, here I was talking about the guys. So I've inserted a picture above
right
all
on
this.
top, the mast.
Efficiently resonant on every HF band operation. You basically just go through it.
Common feed point.
Add different titles
is
or
on
pictures to
right
back up what
right
you're
on
saying.
ground level. Makes it easy to take it off. You just undo the screw and you just take it right off the PVC pole. Let's see, the wire elements and support ropes are arranged with spacer plates and around a non-conductive fiberglass mast when installed with an air sink in. The Signature 9 antenna is only 29.5 feet. Anyway, next time you see me, we'll be building this. We'll see you out in the shop. 7-3.
Alright, so that's the intro video. Then we go to the very top where I started all this.
Hey, how's it going? It's Jason, KO4 DDG Ham Radio. Today, we have something special for you. We have a DX Commander Signature 9. Not necessarily a build, because that would take forever to record that, but I'll give you some highlights of what we're going to be doing.
So that's the first one, second one.
The kit comes with the 30-foot pole, a PVC pole to fit in there so you can put it in the ground. This Signature 9 makes the DX Commander guyless because of that. Comes with two boxes, one with your spools, one with your things for the pole. I already put the wing nuts and things on these two plates. This is going to be the radio plate that goes on the ground. All your radials screw in there. And this is going to be your element, where your elements screw into. So the length of wire you cut for the bands. And this is where your PL259 goes into.
And right there I made a mistake.
So the length of wire you cut.
So we're going to have to put something on there to fix that mistake since I didn't re-record it. Or did I?
For the bands. And this is where your PL259 goes into. Here's the instructions they give you.
I might have redid that. Let's see. Remember taking a few outtakes. Nope, I didn't do it. I gotta fix it.
The kit comes with the 30-foot pole, a PVC pole to fit in there so you can put it in the ground. This Signature 9 makes the DX Commander guyless because of that. Comes with two boxes, one with your spools, one with your things for the pole. I already put the wing nuts and things on these two plates. This is going to be the radio plate that goes on the ground. All your radials screw in there. And this is going to be your element, where your
And we know where I did wrong on there, right?
on the ground. All your radials screw in there. And this is going to be your element. Elements screw into. So the length of wire you cut for the bands. And this is where your PL259 goes into. Here's the instructions they give you. Step 1, this is a puzzle. Good luck. Step 2, failed step 1, user guide here. So we're going to get the user guide, pull it up there. This is a little pigtail they give you. Just put onto the main driving plate. It gives you a bunch of doohickey screws, connectors you need. Pretty much everything you need to make it. It just, you have to make it. In this box we have the secure things they gave you, the nylon that you use on your pole if you're going to do a permanent mount. So let's get on to it.
And right here we're going to cut out the silence. So you go here, find your razor tool, like that. Go back to your pointy, click on it, hit delete, it's gone. Now we're going to bring you into the mix. Right there where we started talking, so use the razor. Kill it right there. Bring it over.
Joining me on this
we need to put probably an effect right there, video effect. Gonna transition effects. Since we changed right there, we changed video feed.
On to it. Joining me on this project is Chris N9.
So right here we need to put your name tag, who the heck you are. So pick one you like. Called lower thirds, that's what they're called. Wait till it's all on there. From there we need to go. I think that's good.
N9XC.
Yep. N9XC, Chris here.
Check him out on his YouTube channel, N9XC Ham Radio.
All right.
Probably need to cut out you scratching your face.
All right.
Yeah.
Radio.
Everything's being recorded.
Radio.
Okay. Next, 94. Video transition.
And in the kit, they give you this 2 spools of wire. One's for your elements and one's for your radios. They suggest that you make your elements before your radios so you don't, run out of wire. So it's exactly what we're going to do here.
And cut out me cutting the camera off.
What we're going to do here.
Okay. So next video feed, 95. Video transition.
Here. All right, the first step is to get the measuring tape on the ground and cut your elements. That's what we're doing here.
Yep. 8 foot and
8 foot and what else?
2 inches.
And that's for 10?
2 3/8.
And so 8 foot, where to?
8 foot, 2 inches and 3/8.
So 98, 3/8 right here.
Yep.
There's a 10, hopefully.
Yeah. I should have known that right off. I was gonna build a. All right, let's get.
Go ahead and mark this one as a 10.
The other one's gonna.
I don't
be
have tape or
9
anything.
foot, 3.
And we're just do the highlight on that one, how we're doing it.
As a 10.
Cut it.
other one's gonna be.
I don't have tape or
9
anything.
foot and 3 inches, 3.5 inches, 9 foot 3.5 inches.
We're not really on camera, so there's no use of showing this.
That's for 12. 9 1/4. Need to learn metric for the DX.
Yeah,
Commander.
you're right. I've been trying. 19.
It shows you where each one goes.
40 meters. That's what it's saying, though.
Yeah. Missed one.
Don't want to show my butt hanging.
That's that one.
We gotta do
We missed one.
We missed one.
Yeah,
15.
15. Or is that the same length as 40 meters?
It shouldn't be the same length.
Is 40 and 15 the same frequency length? Third one in, so 12, 14, 40 and 15. I don't know. They say if you my tape measure, hold over, go back to the beginning, and that'd be 30. Good, I got it.
Okay.
And then hold on.
15, 16, 17.
Hold on. Find the snippers.
Go ahead and kill all that. Gone. As we get this 10-meter cut.
Right here.
Yep.
That was 95. 96.
10. That's there.
Yeah.
This is the big 40.
Yep. So just one of them, and that's going to cover 15 too.
Yeah, that's what they say. EC notes.
Alright, so right here for 10, put a caption, tell you what we're going to be doing for this step. Maybe what, step 1? Cutting the wire.
Measuring tape on the ground and cut your elements. That's what we're doing here.
Yep. 8 foot and
8 foot and what else?
2 inches.
And that's for 10?
2 3/8.
And so 8 foot. Where to?
8 foot.
That's 96, 97.
And we're going to cut the ends off of it. We're going to solder on the connector, and we'll be on our way. Got to do all of them like this. Cut a little bit off. It says cut a 3/4 inch of glued line heat shrink and slip that over the end of the element. So 3/4 inch, roughly. Probably roughly like that. Doesn't have to be exact until you run out of it. Then you wish you did exact. Put this in my DX Engineering crimping tool. Take a little bit more off. Where do we fall at?
I don't think that's the one I used, so did I do another one with the other one? Let's see, what's the other one? 98, 99, let's see if I redid the video.
Are you sure if it's the right size?
Nope, didn't do it, so delete that. bring that back over this way.
All right, well, the DX Engineering one didn't work. We're going to go to old trusty Chinese. Got these on Amazon. I'll link it in the description somewhere. Looks like it takes a 6 on this die. Yeah, we've got a good strong hold. We're going to do all.
That's not taken. There it goes.
All right.
Very productive angle.
That ain't take a crimp very well. We're going to clear the area and we're going to solder a little bit.
All right. Well, I'll let you have the 40 first.
All right, so we're here. Where do we need to cut?
One didn't work. We're going to go to old trusty Chinese. Got these on Amazon. I'll link it in the description somewhere.
So right there, we're cut it.
Looks like it takes a 6 on this die.
No, you probably leave that 6 in there. So cut it here.
You wanted to feed the heat shrink.
Got a label maker? Yeah, but it really don't matter because it's going to be.
That's a good crimp. Right there. That was a good crimp.
Looks like it takes a 6 on this die.
I'll get the crimp in there somewhere.
This is the heat transfer. So it's the longest.
Yep.
We're going to clear the area and we're going to solder a little bit. We're going to clear the area and we're going to solder a little bit.
All right. Well, I'll let you have the 40 first.
Crap. Solder a little bit.
All right. Well, I'll let you have the 40 first.
you're talking about?
No, that says degrees in like 5 seconds, it seems.
Heat moves so fast and does things so fast, it's kind of hard to keep up.
I like this soldering iron, how quickly it heats up. 0 to 600 degrees in like 5 seconds, it seems. So we're going to heat up the connector here. Or the wire, whichever we want to do. Heat transfer is about the same.
And we know that one didn't work, but
Cut.
$200.
We're going to use the heat gun for this. Let's make quick work out of it. Make sure you keep your heat shrink away from the heat if you don't want it to shrink before you're ready for it. Go ahead and heat up the area. Go ahead and heat up the wire that we want to solder onto the thing. Get good penetration and move on. As you can see here, we got a good penetration on it, good solder. And we have the color of my mat on the other side. So that lets you know that it's penetrating good. I might want to get some silicone under that. Silicone. Bye. We're going to move on to the way. Put it on. I might want to get some silicone under that. Just put it on the wire. Get it toasty. Keep your fingers out of the way. Yep, and that was that. So that was 200, so we moved to 201. See where it goes. I think we're over soldering. I think everyone's sick of soldering. Now we're going to heat shrink them. Use a heat gun, use anything you got to heat shrink it. This has adhesive on the other side, so it will glue the drill. Yeah, nobody wants to see that. 202.
Next, we're going to make radios.
Ooh, that's nasty.
So next we're going to make radios. We're going to make bunches of four wires per group, and about 3 meters or 9 feet long. Callum says don't.
Something happened to the audio. So we need to unlink the audio. We need to fix the audio if we can. Something nasty happened. Hopefully the rest of the video is not like that. Hey. Maybe something came unplugged or something happened. Let's see if this cleaned it up any.
So next we're going to make radios. We're going to make bunches of four wires per group, and about 3 meters or 9 feet long. Callum says it don't really matter how long they are. They all do the same for this antenna system.
It tried. I don't think it did very good.
About 3 meters.
Nope, not going to be able to use that. So that was 202, 203.
Alright, for the radios we got bunches of four. Got the connector there. Crimp it. Bunches of four.
Not going to be able to use that either. Going to have to redo it, Chris. Okay, we got the elements cut, soldered. We got the radials done. For the elements, we had to create a fold over according to the guide of how many inches. And that's for tuning later down the line. So now we're going to have to stretch out the pole and get these spreader plates installed on there and get the wire stretched. Now in the guide, there is an order you put the elements on the thing, so we will be following that in the guide. On the thing, so we will be following that in the guide. So that's 404, 405 now. Yeah, that's fine. Right in the camera, Chris. I tell you, right on the camera view. There's the her. Probably killed most of that. Yeah, but they get the general principle there.
thingamajiggy.
That goes on.
Or is it on?
Does it slide onto the pole? So we gotta take all that back off. So, you want to make sure you slide this on first, okay? Prevent what we just did.
That might be cool to put the ending on that last one there.
Yeah, I've only measured it now.
That goes on the. Does it slide onto the pole? So we gotta take all that back off. So, you want to make sure you slide this on first, okay? Prevent what we just did. Did.
Alright, so this is what we got so far.
Oh, it was messed up again. I could put sound on this, I guess.
So let's get busy running the wires.
Okay, so right there. Cut that. Kill that. Gonna unlink them. Gonna kill the audio. And we're gonna put a song right there, I guess. MP3. Did I transfer any MP3s? I don't see any. Going to be loud, so you need to do the audio gain, probably negative 15. Okay, and that was 207, so 208 is the next one.
Alright, Chris, now that we got this built, what do you think about it? Is it hard? Nope. Not hard. Not really. You think you can build your own? Yeah. Yeah. I think the hardest part's going to be putting the radiators on.
Let's see if I can save it or not. Jeez. Something happened with the audio input.
They're going to be a little hard because there's a lot of digging.
It helped it.
But the damn time, good and bad. Yeah. What we got so far? We have all the elements ran. We have the shock cords attached. Probably not according to his guide, but we did what we had to do. We kind of ran out of shock cord. Hard to believe, right? This is going to be the 30-meter element. We have to tune this, and we're secured. So it's not hanging. Okay. We have. Not really. You can convert it on? Yeah. See that? I think the hardest part can be putting the radios on. The radios are going to be a little hard because there's a lot of digging. But the damn time, wasn't that bad, really. So what we got so far?
Still see if I can save it.
We have all the elements ran. We have the shot cord. Probably not according to his guide, but we did what we had to do. We kind of ran out of shot cord. Hard to believe, right? This is going to be the meter element. We'll have to tune this, and we're secured. That's not hanging. Okay. We have their little. They have the angle at the end on the very, let's just say, for the fairly yes. Shot cord. Let's go lay down these radios and see what we can do.
Well.
I can just think about this in a bit. What do you think of that? Is it all right? I hope. There you go. Not really. Rigging the border on? Yeah. That? I think the hardest part and to put in the radio. Those radios are going to be a little hard to a lot of digging. But,
Like we're from Louisiana.
but then, what we got so far? The head elements ran. We had the shot cord the pad. Probably not a plan into his bag, but we did what we had to do. We kind of ran out of shot cord. Hard to believe, right? This is going to be the meter element. We'll have to tune this, and we're secured. That's not hanging. Okay. We have the little. We have the angle at the end on the very, let's just say, for the fairly yes. Shot cord there. Let's go lay down these radios and see what we can do.
Alright, that's a little bit better.
Then we got this bit. What do you think about it? Is it hard? No. Not hard. Not really. You can convert it on? Yeah. See that? I think the hardest part can be putting the radios on. The radios are going to be a little hard because there's a lot of digging. But the damn time, wasn't that bad, really. So what we got so far? We have all the elements ran. We have the shot cord attached. Probably not according to his guide, but we did what we had to do. We kind of ran out of shot cord. Hard to believe, right? This is going to be the 30-meter element. We'll have to tune this, and we're secured, so it's not hanging. We have the little.
With my DJI's, one channel is supposed to preserve it, like record it in a different audio setting, but I don't think this was the fault of the thing. I don't think it was plugged in all the way or something.
Nope. Not really. Chris, now that we got this built, what do you think about it? Is it hard? Nope. You think you can build your own? Yeah.
Okay, moving on. That was a crucial interview and part of the show here. 209.
We got the radio field laid down 9 feet. 9 feet, y'all. It's not that big. Not as much as I was thinking it would have to be. But it says it's not necessary.
Jeez. Nice that didn't happen, but I don't usually make this long a video with the DJI.
At the radio field laid down 9 feet. 9 feet, y'all. It's not that big. Not as much as I was thinking it would have to be. But it says it's not necessary. So next up, we're going to put the antenna on the thing and get to see what it can do on that.
Alright, so maybe I didn't say nothing important, so we can put music on that one. Because that's not going to be a very good video. So you want to go out there and re-record it. Change the audio gain so it's not so loud. Remove that. How's that? 9. Now we're on 10. Crap.
Hey, how's it going? Guess what? We got a new antenna. Alright, we have the antenna in the air. So now we're hooking up to the Rig Expert, which we can't see in the sunlight.
I might have to kill this one since the reading was bad.
Rig Expert.
And kill it. Actually, that wasn't that bad shot.
So now we're hooking up to the Rig Expert. Rig Expert.
And we'll kill it there and then pan with my Rig Expert, right?
By band.
Yeah, we can do that.
Meters shows a 90105. Gonna do this probably off camera.
Don't know if I recorded that or not.
Hooking up to the Rig Expert.
Let's try this on the Rig Expert.
Great. Audio.
I'm the camera in the sun. We're gonna hit multi.
Like that filter though. And we're not showing anything there.
So we got 5 to do this. It's panning about
And we sound like retards again.
3.
Okay. And we'll cut it there. Kill it there. Then we go into the my bedroom studio.
Hey, we're back in the shack. That was a lot of work, but it's gonna be worth it. Next, I gotta bury all those radios, so that's gonna be fun. But anyway, let's look at the rig expert here and see what the levels are, or the SWRs. We haven't even tuned it yet, so I still gotta go out there and tune it. So let's take a look.
Do I do a countdown? Let's see. Three, 2, 1. Okay, did a countdown. So let's take a look.
Bury all those radios, so that's gonna be fun. But anyway, let's look at the rig expert here and see what the levels are, or the SWRs. We haven't even tuned it yet, so I still got to go out there and tune it. So let's take a look.
Kill that. Bring that to the forefront. Then I have another video. Should be probably one of these. This is where it gets confusing. Let's see, where's the video at? There she is. Now we need to make it the smaller. So scale, position to the left, and we only need one audio, so we're gonna unlink this one. We're going to kill the audio on my phone and use the professional mic.
I'm gonna hit multi. Looking at 13 bands, 40 meters of 4-star. Rig Expert does things with stars to make it easier. You know, 5 stars is the best you can ever get. So 4 stars on 40 is not too bad. 30 is 5 stars, 1.06 SWR. 20 meters is 2-star, 1.5, so I might have to tune that up some. 17 meters, 2 SWR, 1 star, so I might have to touch that as well. 15 shares its wire with 40, so we really can't do much with that. 1.4 is not too bad. 12 meters, 2.3, might have to tune that up some. 11 meters, 2.85. 10 meters, that's decent. 1.18. 6 meters, 1.2. That's pretty good for 6 meters. But you got to be there. That's a 6 meters model. 4 meters. We've got 4 meters, 1.2. 2 meters. Heck, run a repeater off of DX Commander. 1.25, 1.1, and 70 centimeters. Pretty good. I will go out there and I will tune it up and see what happens. So far, you know, operating it, things are a lot quieter. I can hear a lot more people. I don't have RF in the house anymore. I don't have the wife yelling at me when it's up.
Alright, so I'm gonna kill it there. I have another video to insert. So we need to insert that one. Alrighty, I went out there and I
try to fix some lines and tune things. I haven't even looked at it, so we're going to be surprised together what happens here. Ready? Let's scan, see how bad it got. Got 13 bands. 40's good. 30's good. 20's okay. 17, it's okay. Not the best. I don't really use it. 15 shares with 40. 15 went down 1.5. It was what? 1.7. Got video here to see what it was, right? See, I think 20 meters actually decreased. Might have been the weather though. 1.4. 1.5, so it actually went up. 15 shares with 40. 15. Yeah. Okay. 5. It was what? 1.7. 12's 2.4. That didn't get any better. I think it was a 3. 11 2.1. 10 1.1. I think that might have got better. 6 is a 1.4. 4 2, and all those are good. So it improved it some. I will go out there and I will tune it up and see what happens. So far, you know, operating it, things are a lot quieter. I can hear a lot more people. I don't have RF in the house anymore. I don't have the wife yelling at me when the subwoofer goes humming. So that's more exciting than anything. DS Commander, it's an easy build. Lots of money if you buy it, you know, everything coming to you. I didn't use hardly any of the second spool wire. I still got most of that. I got an extra mass. I got a 3D printer. Why not make another one? I'm sure I can come up with the driven plate and the radio plate ideas. I'm probably going to create my own. But anyway, this is Jason, KO4DDG. Farewell, y'all. 7-3. And that's the end of that. Let's put your outro. Might put some music with that outro. Let's see. Bad decisions. Why not? And we're audio gain -15. Cut it off there. That sounds distorted, doesn't it? Kill that. Insert it again. Cut it. Change it down.
makes it to the end anyway. Alright, so we're going to go back here. We're going to do video transitions. Make everything peachy. Okay, video transition here. Just change it up.
Alrighty, I went out there.
So let's take a look. I'm gonna hit multi.
Alright, we have the antenna in the air.
Yeah, probably need to edit that out.
In the air.
Up here in a sequence, we have close gap. Close the gap.
Air.
And we probably do a transition there.
We have the antenna in the air.
Okay. Continue on your transitions.
And see what we can do.
You don't have to do it every frame, it's just whenever. Alright, so now we need to go back to the beginning and figure out if we want to add music to any of this stuff. If it's appropriate.
30-foot pole. A PVC pole to fit in there so you can put it in the ground.
That might be appropriate to put a song at the bottom. Maybe. Let's maybe put where are we? Right here. Let's go with Surf Ninja. And let's end it like right here is fine. You're gonna have to put the audio gain like really low so it's like a background sound.
A PVC pole to fit in there so you can put it in the ground. This Signature 9 makes the DX Commander guileless because of that.
A little bit lower. Remember, you're adding to what you already subtracted, so -10.
That comes with 2 boxes. One with your spools, one with your. You have to make it. It's on your pole if you're going to do a permanent mount. So let's get on to it. Joining me on this project is Chris, N9XC.
Yep. N9XC, Chris here.
Check him out on his YouTube channel, N9XC Hammer Radio. And in the kit, they give you this 2 spools of wire. One's for your elements and one's for your radio. That's what we're doing here.
Probably put music on that too. Remember what your audio gain was. We're not talking too much, but we're talking enough.
All right, the first step is to get the measuring tape on the ground and cut your elements. That's what we're doing here.
Yep, 8 foot and
8 foot and what else?
2 inches.
And that's for 10?
2 3/8.
And so...
Yeah, probably lower a little bit more.
Cut your elements. That's what we're doing here.
Yep, 8 foot and
Not enough, so +5.
8 foot and what else?
2 inches.
And that's for 10?
2 3/8.
and heat up the area.
We don't really have very many more to go. Jungle Trip, maybe?
Okay, we got the elements cut, soldered, following that in the guide. We just did.
And right there we already have a song, so we need to cut that music out.
Alright, Chris, now that we got this built, what do you think about it? Is it hard? Nope.
Probably need to decrease the gain on that.
Not hard. No,
Nope, you reverse that.
not really. You can build your own? Do it at the end of the bowl, like we said, for the 40 minutes. Do.
It's a lot of work, but it's gonna be worth it.
Antenna in the air.
Probably can put a song right there. Let's go with Big Decisions again. A little bit louder because it's no talking on that one. That's not the song I wanted. Crap. And effects, cross dissolve right there. Audio transitions, crossfade. Not really long enough to do this, but we'll try. Hey, we're back in the shack. That was a lot of work, but it's gonna be worth it. Next, I gotta bury all those radios, so that's gonna be fun. We're gonna hit multi. Okay, that was the wrap. What do you think, Chris? Think it's a good one? I don't know. But once you get all this done, you need to export. That's right, you got to export it. So we want to do, no, we're not doing song. Let's see. Select it all. Export. Signature 9. Let's see. Video recording is good. Signature 9. YouTube full. Entire source. It's gonna be about 2,000 megabytes. And we hit export. I'm going to end this so I can save some processing power, but there you go.